Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new dimension. This is the Lamine Yamal new level. He's hitting in all cylinders and he's hitting to a whole new level, to a whole new dimension. I have my window open because the future is bright for Barca. The future is bright for all Barcelona. So if you're a Barca fan and you think that Lamine Yamal deserves the Ballon d'Or, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel. If you're a Barca fan, this is the channel for you where we talk all things Barcelona. And today, Barcelona, like I said, the future is bright. But it's up to Barca to surround Lamine Yamal with the best players they can possibly surround him with. And tonight was a great example. Ter Stegen pulls out a stinker after coming off from an injury, and I know he's getting a lot of hate, and I don't want to pile on the guy. But what a stinker, bro. What the hell was that on the third goal? The way he slipped, and then he tried to get up. By the time he got up, he couldn't get settled in, and the ball just went right through his hands. That was the 3-2 where Barca lost the game. And it doesn't even matter, right? We shouldn't be upset. We shouldn't be worked out. I shouldn't get myself worked out for this. Barca already won the tournament. It's celebration day. We lifted the cup for the last time in Montjuic. We played for the last time in Montjuic. And we lost the game. That's a game we never should have lost. And it sucks. And am I the only one that really freaking hates to lift the trophy after a loss? It's kind of, I shouldn't say it's embarrassing, but it's kind of demeaning when you're lifting up a trophy when you started basically every single player you could have started. Barca played with all the starters. Everybody thought that we were going to play with all La Masia players. The only one who didn't start was Szczesny, and apparently he's the only one that should have started this game because obviously Ter Stegen, after getting that first goal against Valladolid, that was a really stupid goal. And now he gets 3 shots, 3 goals in this game. I'm done with it, man. Ter Stegen has to go. And Barca have to make the right choices. I can see Real Madrid. I made a video on it. You can go check it out. Real Madrid is pushing all the right buttons. Barcelona needs to push the right buttons too. And it all starts with a good goalkeeper. And I'm pounding my table. I want to let it be known, if Barca is serious about next season, if Barcelona is serious about winning the Champions League even next year, it starts with having Joan Garcia. It starts with having even a goalkeeper like Martinez. El Divo Martinez is actually really, really good. We need somebody with experience. We need somebody who can come in and automatically, one of those one-on-ones was at least one of them should have been saved. That would have saved us from losing this game. So it's pathetic the fact that we had to lose this game. And it's pathetic that I have to talk about all the negatives when I should be talking about Lamine freaking Yamal. He is him. Guys, hit the like button for Lamine Yamal. Hit the like button for the future Ballon d'Or. Get in the comment section and say Lamine Yamal Ballon d'Or winner. He deserves it. Because nobody right now, nobody, and you can name me Dembele, you can name me Rafinha, and this is an indictment. This game really paints a picture on how Rafinha has the numbers, but there's no question about it. Lamine Yamal is really him. When he gets the ball, even with the double team, there was one play after he scored the first goal. There's one play where he has a double team inside the box, and somehow he maneuvers and cuts inside in between the 2 defenders, and he leaves them on the ground. He shoots it, and the goalkeeper, Junior Bet, gets his fingertips, and it hits the post again. I swear to God, Lamine Yamal has had at least 7 or 8 of those plays where he cuts inside and he shoots, and then the goalkeeper gets his fingertips, and it hits the post. Lamine would have had at least another 7 to 10 goals just from that play alone that he does. That is why he's so difficult to defend. Even when he gets 2 players on him, Cardona, Costa, are trying to defend Lamine Yamal, but they can't do it because even when they if they give him space, he'll trivela to Rafinha. If you press him, he'll dribble you and he'll cut in between the two defenders, or he's gonna take him to the sideline, and at that point it doesn't even matter that you have two defenders on him because he just drove past them. He's just unstoppable. He's just on another level. You guys, I don't know for the life of me. I can't. It doesn't make sense that we went from Leo Messi to having Lamine Yamal. The future is bright. Barcelona with Lamine Yamal, just he's gonna hit incredible levels. And one thing I need to tell you about Lamine Yamal is he does not look like one of those kids because I see a lot of people hating on him on X. I see a lot of people, and by the way, if you don't follow me on X, you got to go do it, man. Just Barca volume. I'm always commenting on the games. I'm always giving a lot of opinions during the game and after the game as well, of course. But there's a lot of people saying that Lamine Yamal season or his career starting too early at 17 years old. It doesn't even make sense that we're normalizing a kid who is the best player in the world with a signature scoring goals the same way, and the way that he's doing it, people are comparing him to Arjen Robben. And Arjen Robben had that thing where he used to, try to like threaten you with the speed to the right, and then cut inside and just hit the ball with a lot of strength and a lot of accuracy. And it looks like Lamine Yamal is doing the same thing. But Arjen Robben was really fragile. Lamine Yamal looks like it's made of the right stuff. Physically, he looks good, and he looks like he can get a couple, maybe he can get even better physically, more muscles. He's getting more muscles. I think it's going to be a player like Cristiano Ronaldo who has a longevity if he takes care of his body. He looks like his body is really good to him. He had a full season, 2 full seasons already. So he got injured the middle of the season, and other than that, he looked like he may be one of these Messi type players, one of these Cristiano Ronaldo type players who are just never gonna get injured. And I hope that is because the future is him, and the sport will be better if we see a season after season of one and only Lamine Yamal, who was the best player in the world. Let's take a look at a few players. Let's take a look at a few things that I already said. My thoughts on Ter Stegen. He needs to go. Barcelona needs to clean up the house, get rid of a few players. It was very telling for me that this game in big part was due to Pedri Gonzalez not being on the field. You can really see the difference. I think if we had Frankie de Jong and Pedri Gonzalez the whole game, we don't lose this game. We just don't. And the fact that Pedri went out goes to show you the importance that and why it should be talked about as one of the Ballon d'Or winners. Kubarsi again, he's having unfortunately, our CBs right now are really breaking down in front of our very eyes. The last couple of games, we've just been really bad on defense, really unconcentrated. Like Kubarsi makes another mistake on one of the goals. Martinez didn't have his best game. I know he's coming off an injury. Eric Garcia gets the assist, and that was a great assist. That was and Lamine Yamal gets the pre-assist, and then Eric Garcia gets the assist. Fermin Lopez once again he has an incredible game. Scores another golazo, and he did the bar sign saying Bart can't stop me now from Real Madrid. I love Fermin Lopez, and the way he's closing out the year is just incredible. Fermin Lopez and Lamine Yamal. Can you imagine if we would have Fermin Lopez at this level the whole season? That would have just been incredible. And I said it a few videos ago. If Fermin Lopez can put the ball inside the three post, he will be difficult to defend because he takes really good shots. And he's just a tank. He's a tank, man. He's a force. He's electric. I love me some Fermin Lopez. I think Gavi didn't have the best game. I think he was pretty mediocre game. Not great, not good, not bad. It's like pretty vanilla. I don't know. I'm. It's a little frustrating. I don't know if it's because Gavi needs more minutes, but he just didn't have the stuff there. I think Gerard Martin, You know, when Balde came in, you can already see the difference. And Balde didn't even have the best game in the second half, even though he played the entire second half. But it's so much better than Gerard Martin. But I thought he had one of his quiet games, Balde, today. As far as Rafinha, what can I say, man? He paints, he dyes his hair and all that and all that and all that. If you want to be flashy, you can be flashy, but you got to show me on the field. And I don't think Rafinha, he's good at pressing, he's good at defending, he's good at making runs, he's good at making passes, but I don't think this is another great game from Rafinha. I thought that this was another mediocre game from Rafinha. And don't get me started on Lewandowski, guys. Oh my goodness. Uh, he's so painful to watch in 2025. He got all his numbers in 2024, basically. And he started off the year really, really well. 2024, September through December was great. But now, guys, it's very apparent that Barcelona needs to get a great striker. We need to get somebody who can put the ball in the back of the net. You know how much easier it's to have a prolific superstar, a striker. Look at Real Madrid. They were struggling. They're having a terrible game. And Sevilla gets two players with red cards, and they are still competing in the game against Real Madrid. It's pathetic. But a player like Mbappe, at any moment, at any time of the game, can just break the game open for you. Outside the box, he takes a great shot and scores a goal. That's it. You can have a shitty game all game, but a prolific striker, somebody who is a playmaker in the forward position, is just so invaluable. It's just priceless to have. And that's what Real Madrid have, and we don't have. Barca, we don't have. That's why it's so much harder for us to do it, because teams will play us with the low block, and once the teams plays with the low block, we cannot break it. We don't have a playmaker striker. And Lewandowski, man, I don't want to say this, bro, but at points it looks like we're playing with one less man on the field, because he's just too static. He's not doing much. I know he's making runs. I know he's moving CBs and all this and that, but any striker can do that now in today's game, in my opinion. So I will bring Lewandowski back, but I don't know if it's Ferran Torres who needs to step up, or we need to bring. For me, Jokeres will be great, but I don't know if we have the financial status or financial budget to be able to go spend that kind of money. So I don't know, man. You guys let me know what your thoughts are about the game. In my opinion, I thought that Frankie de Jong came in the second half. I think Frankie de Jong is really underrated. Dani Olmo came in, but only for a few minutes. Pau Victor for like 15 minutes. Hector 4. It's not much to say about this. If you play 10, 15 minutes, you can't really. I can't really comment on, in my opinion. I just think that Lamine Yamal, best player in the world, deserves the Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. I know I'm biased. This is a Barca channel. Guys, I do really think that Lamine Yamal is the best player in the world. If you think that somebody else is the best player in the world, let me know why in the comment section. I want to see you. I want to hear you. I want to hear all you guys' opinion. But in my opinion, eye test tells me that Lamine Yamal is him and that he should win the Ballon d'Or.